Good morning, and just a huge thank you to Elaine for your beautiful, inspiring homily. I'm going to try really hard this week to say yes to that invitation. Thank you. Welcome, summer people. When I was a kid, I used to go to 9:30 Mass because that's when all my friends, I got to see my friends. And I feel like, that's why I went to Mass. And that's why I'm here this morning, to see all these wonderful new people come back into the fold. So welcome home. There's a memorial this afternoon at 2 o'clock for Terry Stevens Smith, with some treats to follow. And then on to a lot more somber note. I wanted to update you on Father Brent. I don't have any details to share, unfortunately, but he's undergoing a treatment for the next 4 or 5 days in which he will be sedated in an effort to restart his central nervous system. So I don't pretend to understand any of that, but that's the message, and he said to be sure to share that with all of you. So I have a request. I don't know about you, but I always promise to pray for people, and then I get living my life and I forget. So on our way home today, if each and every one of us could take 30 seconds and just say a concentrated prayer for this man and his family, they would be very grateful, and so would God. So along those lines, our pastoral care person, I wanted to remind you, is Steve Hayward. He has agreed to be the go-to guy for pastoral care. So if you have any need of that kind, please, or know of anybody who does, please contact me or Steve Hayward. Thank you. June 29th, we have a dinner coming up, and Lynn wanted to say, you want me to keep that at the end? Okay. Then I got a call about 2 weeks ago from Lisa Durkee from the Congregational Church. She's the pastor there, and she loves our church. So she asked if they could sort of partner with us and provide a dinner for their congregation. Actually, I'm not doing a good job of explaining this. She wants us to cater a dinner for them. They will pay us, and rather than go to a regular caterer, they are coming to us. And they will pay us. They will also reciprocate if we ever have a desire to be served. So they have a tradition at the end of their stewardship appeal every year. They have a celebratory dinner, and they would like us to provide that dinner. So I ran that by the vestry and just people sort of informally. And people were sort of, oh gosh, great idea, would love to do it, but gee whiz, we're busy, and so forth and so on. And then my husband said, well, what about if we got a group of men together to do this? And I said, great idea. Brilliant. So again, informally sort of taking the pulse of the men, everybody seemed really excited about it. So the 27th of August, any men in the parish who wish can join John Paul in preparing a simple meal. It's not going to be a fancy gourmet thing, but just maybe spaghetti or some such thing. We will do it here, and it'll be a together kind of a thing. So, wanted to let you know about that. And then we do have a little surprise cookies and lemonade for people that we'll set up really quickly. But rather than a conventional coffee hour, we're bringing the coffee hour up to be served outside. So, and Lynn. And Kathy has one too, okay.
On the back of your bulletin is the menu for our gourmet dinner. It is not going to be like the ones the guys will be providing. It's a little fussier than that. And we are still taking reservations. We've got a lot of calls, but we are taking reservations. And we've had people request full tables, which is very nice. They've invited friends, and we have full tables. So it's Wednesday again on the 29th at 5:30. You can call Barbara to make your reservation. You can pay at the door if you would like. And we'd love you to join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. So please mark your calendar and get your reservations in. Thank you.
So we're a go to start the adult forum, not next week, but the week after. I started the book. I really like it. Good thing, right? It's Sacred Soul, Sacred Earth, is that?
Sacred Earth, Sacred Soul, rediscovering what you know to be a part of the healing of the world. This is what we're all about, but we just heard about today. So that's the focus for the book. And we will start with the compression, with the same emphasis that Elaine gave us, with Journey of the Universe, a movie that was created by Brian Swimmy, who's been involved in any religious person's, theologian's life in terms of the influence of the cosmos and the spirituality that is being called to come from it.
So the books are going to be at the Blue Hill Bookstore, right?
The books will be at the Blue Hills Bookstore this very last week of June. The book itself has won a couple of prizes this year. John Philip Newell's Sacred Earth, Sacred Soul. And there are fascinating interviews with him. We're going to see one. But if you just Google Sacred Earth, Sacred Soul, John Philip Newell, you will get a taste of what we're going to encounter.
So it will be after church in 2 weeks, and we will also Zoom